I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This is your nosy neighbor lady show for people who are coming over here for technical grammar and official errors in the way I talk. I talk Ebonics. I can talk proper English if I wanted to. It's just a lot of work because I don't want to talk like that, but I actually could. I know how to use who and him, and who and whom, and him, she, thee, and they. If you all cared so much while y'all in my comments talking about how I'm talking, chow, which is very funny when the guy who I was watching on the last video says it's very funny because he does a great impression of black women. If you all are here for that, I think that you all should talk about the crime statistics amongst your favorite male who is Moreno. Okay? Why Blanco males have let Moreno males, or what, Negro males? Moreno is dark skin in Spanish. Or Negro males. Why y'all let them run ruck shop in y'all country and ain't did nothing about it. So y'all can talk about me and how I talk. Talk about how the Negro males are terrorizing your country and you're too scared to talk about it because you're too scared to be labeled as racist, okay? So why are you coming for me and my grammar? And when I use semicolons and commas and whatever, I'm so nice and I still like the guy who I did the video about. But next, hi neighbor. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. Yes, my house is a mess because it's not together. But I had to come talk about that trick daddy. Girl, Trick love the kids. Trick Daddy versus the AKAs. My sister's an AKA. So, oh, that's why I wore the pink. I don't know if it looked pink to y'all because it don't look pink at all to me. But I hope it looked pink from your point of view. Green, we love green. Well, we like turquoise better. But I have a lot of green items and dresses and things, actually. But not they hired Trick Daddy. Y'all know what it said. Y'all know what it did. Ain't no point of going over that. Ain't no point of us. We never did do that. Ghettoology, hoodology, trapology, went to a few colleges. Ain't no point of me replaying or re-saying what he said. But we gonna talk about it. So you hire, the T came out. They hired Trick Daddy, Luke, and JT Money. So if you are familiar with rap culture and rap artists and the degrading of black women, Uncle Luke did it first. He had black women on his album cover with thongs on and their cheeks and the best cheeks in the world. Of course, they were the best cheeks in the world. Of course, the best cakes in the world. But little do we know, in 1991, 1999, 1988, whatever he was doing it. Well, not 1988, but yeah, 1988 or something, because he had to start out before he got out. But the songs that Uncle Luke sings about black women, Tootsie, is he Tootsie Roll? I want to see that Tootsie Roll. Really, it's a Tootsie Roll, but not a Tootsie Roll. Did they not know what they were getting? And it's a little guy like, oh my God, they singing that with grandmama's here. Trick love the kids all day, every day. Wouldn't change for the world, but Trick Daddy in America. He got a song, Not in America, so what? But he said he sing a song about DICK. Get on the deal. A lot of Trick Daddy songs are debaucherous and against black women. And I think older black women, like you say, people were singing along and stuff. And I feel like I like Trick Daddy. I don't like his new leather face, but called Reno 911. I don't like the new leather face, but I think just ghettoology, hoodology, strapology. I think those women saw themselves in Trick Daddy because they saw a man who was their age doing that and how they didn't get fathers, didn't get husbands, didn't get quality brothers, didn't get quality fathers due to this type of music. But hindsight is 2020. Back then they was shaking their rump and doing the Humpty dance. Well, the Humpty dance wasn't really ratchet, but I think those women enjoy Trick Daddy. You don't know now that's gonna do all these sexual deviant things to your body that feels so good. And he was in the video talking about, I don't know nobody who don't like that booty. I don't know no who don't like that booty. It sucks. And I'm like, hmm, he's got a point. So I feel like black women just want to put on a performance for other black women, which I found online being with you all. The black women say one thing but do another. Black women say, oh, we want to take care of our missing daughters and our daughters who are SCX trafficked, but also support the raggedness of Ori Fletcher or Jada Wada or these salacious stories that are based in SEX and based in fellatio and just really things of a sexual nature. Like, really. I don't see them making uh, things go viral about black women that are good. I'll say it like that. I like this video. Likes are very much appreciated on this show. I'm faking back. I might be back. I might not. But they got my channel restricted and everything. I went to watch my channel. I couldn't even see my videos. But I'm here because JT Money, what did he sing? Who that, 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 who that on the crew? All this violence, negativity, black culture. A woman was rapping on his song. I didn't even realize that, so I played it back for this video. We don't know that woman name. A black woman rapper can't get no play, especially back then. Can't get no money, can't get no contract. Call Rod Digger, bruh. Call the girl, Jay-Z was with that girl who was in that video. Who, something? What was the video? Jay-Z and that girl did that song, that they say, well, Marie, something. But anyway, black women don't have no space in black man rap. That's why they talking about the black women rappers are failing. Because only black men can degrade black women. Black women can't degrade themselves and they cannot collect the bag off their own sexuality. They need a man to get the bag off their own sexuality. Which is Amy, what was her name? Jay-Z. Amy, y'all know her name. Put it in the comment. J. Amir. No, that's somebody else. Her name was something, and they did that song. But either way, Uncle Luke. We need to type in Uncle Luke songs. Pop that. Hey, we want some. Like, they invited Uncle Luke, and he's like, "Oh, we gave him a playlist." I think she was just doing that as a cover. Just being honest. I think that Trick Daddy say he do playlists in weddings. He not performing no wedding. He not a shorty. He not a shorty or a shorty. Um, I thought shorties were women, but I guess he's not a little oak, which I would say my hood lingo. He not a little oak. He not a buster. He not no young nigga. No, that's what he said. So Uncle Luke. Oh, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go get it. It's your birthday. Uncle Luke and the Two Live Crew actually are the people who brought popping music to town. Black women only participated physically and visually, not being the tellers of their own stories. Yeah, we had Yo-Yo and Queen Latifah back then, and Salt and Pepper, and there's a whole nother video for another day. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't even know. Let me know if y'all want me to do it. But Trick Daddy been on my mind. Because when he came out with this I'm So Hood back 20 years ago or 18, 19 years ago, that I'm So Hood remix that he was on was hard. Like, I'm like, oh my God, he's a thug. Then they did that, all right, shut up. And y'all all know, now. So that's why I ain't even say it, but they come Miami, they known for busting it wide open and tell them bring it back. That's not their song, but y'all want Trick Daddy to be the pastor, and they said it was in the church. And I know Trick Daddy said, I'm in the church with Jesus, and Jesus gave me this money. I'm finna sing him the song that he gave me the money to perform at the Jesus place with. And I just could not be like, oh my God, it's a Jesus place. Oh my God, older women were there. Oh my God. He know them women was pussy popping before these women who pussy pop now. I'm trying to say it and not trying to say it, but I'm not trying to say it, but trying to say it, but not. But he know that those are the women buying the records. Those are the women at the real Freaknik. Okay, in 1993 and 1991, the ones who were doing all those things they were doing in Houston, they just didn't have the bumps out or the, well, they did, but it wasn't. Oh, it was, and they just didn't tell nobody. You got the three-letter words, but Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I think that black women being online, not really concerned about their image, but fake concerned about their image. They don't want to revisit the past because it make them realize how much black men failed them, and how much they contributed to black men failing their daughters, their sisters, their aunts, their mothers, all this debaucherous behavior. So if those women did leave, he talking about they sadidi, they whatever. I don't think they were sadidi. I think they were angry that they supported that type of music. When the lady, I think her name was Cynthia something, she's like, this music is degrading to black women. Black women like, oh, shut up, it ain't degrading us. Now we're here 50 years later after hip hop, wondering why black women are some of the most hated people in our society because black men told everybody we were B's and H's and thoughts and cocksuckers and all these nasty things. And then a lot of times, the majority of times, we held up that stereotype by holding up them by promoting men like Kevin Samuels and Tommy Sotomayor and O'Shea, the Duke man. Yeah, he's different now, but all these channels that bash black women and single black women and baby mothers, and nobody asks where was the father. Nobody asks why isn't the father there. And when you ask, the black women came to the defense and said, "Don't talk about our fatherless homes." So I think that those women enjoyed that music back then, but 50 years later they see how it hurt us. So if it happened in the 1990, we'll just do an example. Um, 1990, 34, 35 years. So half of their life they realized, if they're 60 or 55, they realized how much it hurt the granddaughters and the great granddaughters, and how they're still popping that thing, hoping and wishing that a man will love them because we're all seeking a father's love. And I think that Trick Daddy was right in performing himself and being himself and doing himself how he do it because that's his music. I think black women don't want to face the fact that they supported their own demise. What y'all do? Girl, I can't do two fingers, bitch. I do the all this, girl. I'm the twirl of the girl of the black woman mindset, girl. Write what you want. Put it down. Let me know what you think. Don't let all these other races of people be on my channel talking to me and y'all not. Or y'all don't want people to know y'all talking to me. I don't have to be here. Do I? I do. I got to. Or I don't. I'm not threatening y'all. I'm promised. This not a threat. This a promise. But no, really, I think those women were embarrassed and ashamed. And Trick Daddy went on there too, and he said an older lady from North Carolina or South Carolina was like, not this lighter don't work. It was like, I'm leaving before y'all start doing all that mess. And he said any woman who was of a particular age shouldn't have stayed. But it's a church. They want to gossip and talk about the women who listen to it. We all listen to it. That's how we all listen to it, support it. Black women have bought more CDs than anybody because black men couldn't afford them and was homeless. And why buy a CD or a cassette tape if a woman gonna buy it for you? Why buy it? They ain't bought nothing in 50 years. Because black women be taking care of them for 50 years. So if y'all want to do what y'all want to do with Trick Daddy, he's not canceled. We know that. The AKA is not above black women. Whether they're the prettiest, the best, the brightest, the boldest, kudos to black women, AKAs. I love AKA. My sister AKA. I got an AKA necklace around here that was hers somewhere. I do. And I still got it in a box, and I'm still going to keep it. And she is one of the most beautiful, brightest women I know. But for those women to act like they wasn't popping that thing on a 99 swing, unbeknownst to me, girl. So, are y'all not playing, now? How way y'all not playing? Cause baby, I'm a thug all day, every day. A man, yeah, he a man. Ty Rivera say black people, and which we've been saying it forever, but I just saw his. I've been up here too long, talking about forever. I've been up here in the other part. They talk weird. But he said black people are the only people I know who prop up their criminals and their most debaucherous people. I'm just filling the words I want, but propping up people who should not be propped up in the culture. So we prop a man up, build him up. Even Boots was like, I didn't curse when I went to perform for the AKAs. And then Bootsy was like, shit, they was cussing theyself. So we can act like black culture is so beautiful and so dynamic and so innovative and so creative, and we create our own water in our own communities, and we don't depend on government assistance, and we raise our children. We can act like that. But Bootsy say y'all seen the cuss words y'all self. And Trick Daddy say he got the footage of people having a great time. And if I was there in the church, if God gonna strike him down or them down, would I be in the church listening to Trick Daddy? I'm not no AKA. So I don't know how the AKAs move. I would have been a Delta, I felt like, if I would have gotten a club at the school. But I had thought about it, but I didn't want to. Damn, I didn't want to be around people back then. And then they had the Zetas. I feel like the Zetas was not me. I feel like if I would have been something, it would have been a Delta, but I didn't want to be at the school extra time with people at school. I was older, I was going to school all my life. So, but I'm not a good faker. I'm too trill. I'm too trill, Holyville. But to do it in the church, why not? Do black people really believe in Jesus? Do black people really believe the word of God? As you all know, who are my neighbors, who've been my neighbors like forever. Since 2020 or 2022 or whenever we met 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 year ago. You all know I'm struggling with my religion, but I feel like black people can play religion, but why we got all these kids out of wedlock, if you want to be technical. Oh, but I think your religion is your own, and I'm not here to condemn your religion. I hope you're not here to condemn my battle with mine. But I do feel like if you at a place and you're a particular age and you know a name named Trick Daddy, Trick gon' trick. Players gon' play. Players only love you when they playing. And that's Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac, and she not even black. Trick holds all this culture to act like you don't know what is given, especially with Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke was way before Trick Daddy, or enough years before Trick Daddy that they knew Uncle Luke was there. So they can act like they're so, Paul, or whatever. Miami, do it. Do it, to it, to it. I went to Miami. It was beautiful one time. We got on a cruise the next day, and I was glad my mom was on that cruise, and I had a wonderful time on that cruise. And if you can take a cruise, take it. Go to the Royal Caribbean, but if you get old, go to the Carnival. Don't mess up what we got going on the Royal Caribbean. But I think Trick Daddy said his piece, and I think Trick Daddy was right for real. Because he said he not the wedding single girl. He not Adam Sandler. And I love that movie. I love that Adam Sandler. Well, I love Adam Sandler. But I just feel like, baby, because I'm a thug all day, every day. So, if you made this for you like this video, can you give me a thumbs up, please, 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 please? Please. Well, if you don't feel like it, give me a thumbs down. But if you this far, just stay beautiful, wonderful you, and stay keeping on track with your dreams and your goals, or whatever that looks like for you in your life, and not what other people feel like it should look like for your life. Okay? Bye.